We're joined by Dexter and Doublelift, the D crew from CLG.
The double D.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, you guys did an amazing job, of course. So first thing first, you guys, your first pick was actually Sivir and Elise, your two champions. Obviously, you did very well on them. Why is this such a high priority for you guys?
Well, everyone should know by now that Elise is by far my favorite champion, and if she's up, I will just insta-lock her pretty much.
Yep.
So that's like a really good. I think she's like God tier still on that patch, and there's like no counter to it. Like Kha'Zix is really good as well because of his R involvement and everything, and he was really good like in team fights. But overall, I think the early game pressure that Elise puts out is like out of line. So yeah, that's why I just picked her. And Shyvana is like a really comfort pick for us at top lane. We like running it, we like team fighting with it, and we just picked it. It's a safe pick as well.
Sure, it worked very well. Doublelift, how about you and Sivir?
Well, Sivir is something that my team originally pressured me to play. I actually really hate the champion, and I still kind of dislike playing her. But I played her in LCS for the first time after practicing her extensively, and we won. And I was like, whoa, like, what's this feeling?
We're winning.
We're winning. And I was like, wow, I kind of like this feeling. So I practiced her a lot. She's actually my most played champion now, and I feel really comfortable on her, and I think she's broken.
Okay. Are you enjoying the playstyle a bit more, or are you still getting too many assists for your liking?
I actually really do enjoy the playstyle. I figured out that actually at 6 items, she's probably one of the best ADs because of the way her her bouncing blades ricochet skills.
Yep.
If it bounces on multiple people, it just does ridiculous amounts of damage, as you saw. So I really like her actually, especially when it comes to late game.
Okay, cool. Well, actually, let's talk about how your guys' champions did in team fights. We have a replay of, I believe, the first ace you guys got, if we can get that on your screen. Dexter, we'll start with you. Walk us through this fight.
Yeah, we are contesting Dragon. We know that they want to get a catch on us with any flash tippers, and we're like, okay, we spread out. We have Ahri there in position to assassinate their backline, and we have Shyvana in position to ready jump in. And what we're doing is right now we get a 3-man ultimate on Shyvana, and Ahri is assassinating from the back. We kite backwards. I get the dragon, and they just run into us basically in the Shyvana AOE, and we just AOE them down pretty much. What's happening? It was all like Shyvana's work there. Like Shyvana did like the most damage in this team fight, and I think it was like 1 of 5 team fight from Shyvana, and they were still dancing around in the burnings from her W, and yeah, it's like the worst thing you can do against Shyvana. Run into them and then
Yeah, it worked really well. Double, if you were trying to say something here.
Yeah, right then, Nian in the communication was like, I got them all, I got them all, I got them all. So it just like shows the power of Shiv that she can essentially just 1v5 a team, even if she's behind in lane. Because, yeah, even though Nian did fall a little bit behind in lane, Shiv is just so much more powerful than Renekton at like level 8 or 9.
Yeah, that worked really well for you guys, honestly. And you talked about it being comfort pick. I know top laners don't get a lot of credit during team fights, but Nian did come up big for you that game. I mean, what is it playing with Nian? We had a lot of good individual play here this game.
Yeah, he had like really good initiates. Like all he had to do was ultimate the backline and distract them as much as possible. But the team fights we actually misplayed really hard like later on the game, and I think we should have won them way more, like way harder. And Ahri was like not getting in position to assassinate people, and there was like a lot of miscommunication. Like I think we just had a bad day, and yeah, in the end it worked out. But
yeah,
we were like really strong ahead in like early game, and we should have closed out the game way sooner. But yeah. Shifter is 1-on-9 this game. Like he's too good.
He's stuck in Elo hell, dude.
Yeah.
Shifter's like my team.
He's stuck in Elo.
What's going on with my team?
He's a god. I don't know. He's a god.
Exists even in the LCS apparently.
It does.
Man, all right. So actually, I know Kobe. Just take a quick aside. He asked for the damage stat at the end of the game. Shifter did 50,000 damage to champions. Double, if you were second place with 31,000.
Yeah, I can definitely believe that. I remember every team fight, Shifter threw his bomb, and I had to use my spell shield on Annie's stun, or else I would die. The bomb hit me, and I was at 30%. I'm like, okay, I'm out of the fight. And my team just kept going forward, and then we just kept getting aced, like nearly aced every fight. Yeah. So Ziggs is just capable of 1v5ing. It's really OP.
He did really well. So actually, speaking of getting nearly aced every fight, we have another replay. This one's a bit more mixed. Ziggs does really well in this battle, if we can get on your screen. So it starts out pretty good for you guys. And then, yeah, let's go for it here.
Okay, I guess I'll take this. We're trying to bait them into walking into Baron, which we do successfully. They have to walk into us, and we see that Kha'Zix misses his E right there really badly. And even though Link's at half HP, we get a free kill on Renekton. Basically, he just dies for nothing. But the Ziggs ulti hits like 3 of us. And so now we're getting zoned. This is the worst place you can be against Ziggs, and he essentially just 1v4s our team. We can't walk forward because there's culling and Ziggs bombs blocking our path, and Shiv was taking damage the whole time for free. So now we're just like, okay, we got to back up. But the fight didn't go as well for us as we wanted it to. So we only ended up getting 1 kill, and now they can re-engage on us, and they ended up just outplaying us in this ensuing skirmish.
Yeah, so they just do a bunch of damage, champions fall over.
Yeah,
Ziggs goes crazy.
We learned right then that we cannot fight in that cubby against Ziggs, or else we're just going to get zoned by his E.
So then what was the adaptation? Was it just don't fight in this location? Or once you realized the game was falling apart, what'd you change?
We wanted to fight out in the open by rotating between the lanes after that. So it was like, okay, go bottom and see if they'll respond to this, and then go mid, then go back to Baron and see if we can catch them out in the open in a bad position. And we ended up having like the game-winning fight actually happen mid, where there's no like cubbies or anything. It's just mid lane, and they walked up and I several ulti, and we just won the game off that.
Yeah, and we saw that fight actually come through. I do actually have a third replay. You guys to walk us through.
Oh boy.
It's another little cubby. There's a Baron pit,
Sure.
your favorite spot on the map. Let's go for this one.
All right, they are trying Baron right now, and we have the upper position. Like, we have Shyvana in range again for the 4-man ultimate. We pop Sivir ultimate. We get on the back line, but then, yeah, they just pop Shyvana for free pretty much, and we have to back we have to kite. And here I'm going for aggressive play because I thought I can kill them. But yeah, we get a kill, but like now, Ziggs is 1-on-5ing us.
Yep.
He could just flash into us and yeah, pretty much zone double lift from attacking, and yeah, there's nothing we can do.
Yeah, he flashed into me, and that's one of the very few times where I just got outplayed mechanically. Like, honestly, I should have dodged his Q, and I didn't hit my boomerang the way I wanted to hit. So, man, Shifter just outplayed me 1v1. That was pretty sick.
Yeah, I mean, he played incredibly well, honestly. Shifter, by the way, record for most kills in an individual LCS game with that one as well. Or, sorry, this season.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
So, yeah, a lot of great play there. So then you guys came it back. You brought it back, of course. You did go 2-0 on the week, and you're still kind of biting at the top playoff spots. Do you still have your eyes set on top 2 for the playoff bye? You think you can reach it?
I think top 2 is attainable, but it's not really like, yeah, it depends on how well we do, obviously, but it's more dependent on if C9 like has a bad week, because they have to win like, or sorry, they have to lose 4 games, and we have to go undefeated for us to even tie them. So it's gonna be really hard. We're obviously trying to win as many games as possible, but generally we're just trying to improve. That's like the whole mindset, because we don't think that we can really fall into like relegations or anything like that. So we're like, we essentially clinched playoffs in our minds, and we just want to get as good as possible. And this game was not good for us. We're pretty, actually, I think all of us should feel pretty bad about how well we played.
Okay, that's fair. Hopefully you guys do at least take some lessons from it. Now, final question for you guys then. Of course, you did just play Coast, but if the season ended right now, you'd play them again in the playoffs itself. That was a pretty close game, but you're, I believe, 4-0 against them on the season. Would you feel good playing against them again?
Well, if you win against a team 4 times in a row, you would have the confidence to say, yeah, we just 2 them in playoffs. But I think Shifter, like, if he has a good run, like, he can just 1-on-5 us. Like, his Ziggs was really good. We were so far ahead in early game, and we had so much trouble to close out the game. And Ziggs is like just really hard to play against, like to siege. And we had like Sivir, that's not like the best siege champion. If you had Caitlyn, the game would have gone a different direction maybe. But yeah, I think we would still like 2-0 them, I think, because like we are the more coordinated team. Like we have individually we are a bit better, I think, but they're like a really good team, and I think they could definitely take a game of us. But right now, I think we would 2-0 them. Okay.
Well, we'll hopefully for all your friends out there that will happen for you guys. And congratulations on your win. Thanks for talking to us. We'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Of course. Now, guys, we've got to take a 3.5-minute caster cooldown, but when we come back,